chat. Got something kind of special today. First of all, how is everyone? How y'all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Um, so I've got a little something that you guys probably weren't even expecting for today. Now, as many of you know, I've been spending a decent bit of time playing on a server known as Talkcraft. And I've talked about it shutting down in a few days, etc., etc. And so I was getting talking with some old players. Cool. Um, I ended up securing like a bunch of like contacts with people that I didn't think I'd be able to. Um, so yeah, in a few minutes, you guys will be able to hop into that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Uh, yep. On. All right, chat. 1 second. Let me get in there. All right, is OBS going to be nice to me this time? Is it going to actually show the audio source that it should be? All right. Can you talk? All right. I am stream is not. Yeah. Um. Oh, hi Kazzy. What's going on? How you doing today? Let's see. Why is this happening? All right. Add. No, I don't add PTB. All right. Let me try settings. No, actually, no. I probably have to remove it. Oh, are you doing terrible? What's going on? Something happened? Do we need to, bully anybody? All right. Okay, no, they can hear, so I'm just gonna do this a little bit easier, and I'm going to. Do I maybe have to drag it down? I doubt that. No. Okay. I don't feel like troubleshooting OBS right now, so instead, hello. All right, hold on. Pretty good. All right, give me like 1 second. Oh, sorry, forgot to mute in here. So, I'm really sorry that happened. Kazi, I hope you feel better. Chat right now, what I have two people, two very long-time members of Tallcraft, including a moderator, in here to talk about their experiences and things with the server, all that jazz. So, give me a second so I can get everything working. We should be good. These people have been playing longer than I've been playing, longer than I've been making content. Like, these people have been players for like 8+ years. I've been making content since 2017. I only joined that server first in 2017. Like, these people predate my existence on the server entirely, and predate my content creation, all that. So, So, chat, everything seems to be good. So, now, without further ado, hi Bella. What are you saying boo for? Did our conversation we just had mean nothing to you? I can't believe this. Alright. Okay, so is this just decided to not capture the correct Discord? Cool. Awesome. Alright, well, alright, I can just go desktop audio, that's fine. Alright, that should be good. So, chat, as you can see. Is that broken? Okay, don't know why they're showing up on screen. Okay, so, we're going into it. Please, chat, if you would, welcome Jumpin' Slime and that one, Luke. Alright, and you guys are on.
Well, great. How's it going?
I'm doing alright. How are you guys?
Already. I'm good too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think my two viewers. Oh, sorry, they've unwelcomed you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Kazi, how could you do such a thing?
That's just rude.
Exactly. No, sorry, no, they apologized. They apologized.
Okay, I'll forgive it this once.
Alright, so you've been forgiven. So, chat, as you know, I've talked about it a lot. I've spent years playing on the server, Tallcrafted, shutting down on the 30th, or 29th, depending on the time zone. Unimportant. Basically, you know, as you guys have seen from most of my streams on the server, it's pretty much working on this museum. And because I was, obviously that I'm working towards something there. So what I have in chat with here right now, sorry, in the voice chat with me, I have two very long-time players of the server. So please introduce yourselves.
Well, hello there. I am Jumpin' Slime. That's what I've always gone by for the majority of my time in the server. And yeah, I love Tallcraft. Grew up on the server. Met a lot of great people. So yeah, that's me. That's my introduction.
Hi, I'm Luke. Much the same. I've kind of grown up on the server for almost half my life. I think I've been on this server in some degree, and I've met some wonderful people, including the two people on this video call.
True.
You're too kind.
Now, most of the people on the server are really nice, chat. Like, I think I've maybe had, like, real disagreements with maybe two people in the entire, like, 5+ years I've played on here. And even then, I've resolved one of those, so... Yeah, that's a pretty chill server. Slime, they like your name, by the way.
Oh, do they really? Well, thanks,
yes.
chat.
Kaz, your comments appreciated. So, if you guys want, I guess, like, you can, like, for you to decide between yourself which one you wants to go first and just, like, start talking about, like, your experiences with Tallcraft, like, how you started, how you found the server, how you, like, got to the point you are on the server, or anything that's happened in the years that you think is worth mentioning.
Luke, take it away.
Okay, well, God, I could be here for hours giving all the
what I'm
different
saying,
memories I have of this server. A couple of highlights. I came across this server. Now, I am dead certain I came across this server for from an advert for this on some tiny little server website back in 2014. But Toolcraft herself has said that she never got adverts for these websites, but I am dead certain there was one.
Oh no,
so
there absolutely
I don't know what
weren't.
that's about. Exactly. So I'm being gaslit. But it's I came across it like that. I thought I'd give it a go with my best friend in real life at the time, and they stopped playing after about a day or two. And something about it just really appealed to me. And so I just kept coming back, and I've had many month or year long hiatuses, but I just always come back to this server. I've met some fantastic people I'm very blessed to call my friends. Because of this server, I have gone to Germany once, Sweden once, and Turkey once to meet people that I've known. I've actually met my girlfriend through this server. I'm very lucky to say. I became staff. About 4 or 5 years ago now. And I've just known quite a lot of people. I've been very lucky to know so many lovely, lovely people. Um, and it's a server with which I associate a lot of very, very happy times.
Nice. I think I joined like right after you became staff. It's like I know like well,
Yeah.
I say join like I played on and off from like 17 to 19 a few times. But like in
Yeah.
2020, that's when I like really.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely remember you like around or just after COVID. And I back when I started, it was Minecraft, or the server was on 1.7.10. The Guardians weren't a thing yet; they were just about to come out, and everyone was excited about Guardians and ocean monuments and
Yeah, I remember everyone
sponges
being
being
excited about
useful.
1.8 coming out too, like the wood types, the
Yeah,
colors.
yeah. The wood types, the bloody what was it that came out in 1.8? Armor stands came out,
Yep.
and everyone was really excited for that. And I remember being really excited. It was an exciting times, and gosh, oh, time goes so fast.
Yeah, I think for a decent bit of time, the only the only exposure I had to Tallcraft, which I'm sure is a lot of people's, was the dropper map because of
Yeah,
all the different
Yeah.
YouTubers that played it. Because I mean,
There's a
even
lot of different people that came through it.
yeah, even now that's like the main reference I use when I talk about the server to people. I'm like, so you remember
yeah.
like 8 years ago when all those YouTubers played the dropper that had Pat and Jen in it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't
Yeah,
even.
it's like, hi Lily, hi
Oh
Queen
God.
Pancakes.
They always came for like 10 seconds asking about Pat and Jen, popular MMOs, and then they'd leave and then never come back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my God. I remember. Oh, go on, Teal. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
yeah, I remember like a few years ago I went through the player website. Only two like actual content creators have ever actually joined the server. Fucking Bad Boy
Who were
Halo
they?
and Skeppy.
Okay.
And that was like 16, 17. So,
Gosh.
yeah. Sorry. Anyways, Luke, please continue.
I was going to say, I remember I hated the fact that popular MMOs had played in this server. Hated it. Because for ages, people, as Slime was saying, they just come on and just say, oh, where's popular MMOs? Where's Gem? Or they say that they are them and we should secretly give them staff because they're actually these Minecrafters. And there used to be a couple of small little plugins on this server. Because back in the day, you had like survival, creative, monster industries, a couple of other
Yeah.
bits and bobs. And if you press tab, you would see who was on every server. They'd have these little headers to say survival, creative, monster industries, and so on and so forth. And you could see who was on all of them. And it was really nice. And you know, when you join, when someone joins, as a little plus sign to say they've joined the server, a little minus sign to say they've left. They had all of that. And the first one I mentioned, the plugin never came back. But that little plugin about just seeing who joined and left was gone for like a year or two because
Really?
of I think how many people was joining. Yeah, and I was so annoyed about that because it was so helpful to know.
It
And so
was. Yeah.
I remember being so frustrated that they joined because I thought it ruined the server by exposing it to so many people.
And that
Now
was for a
I
good
realize it was a
maybe
really
two
good.
years, and then that started to slow down, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. But a lot of really good people have joined because of Dropper. So you know, in hindsight, I'm really glad it
Yeah.
happened. I remember at the
So it's
time
kind of a
being
double-edged sword on that.
very frustrated.
So real quick before we continue, I wanted to hop on to how I kind of hopped onto the server initially, and it's kind of a similar story to you, Luke. And it started with, I was in search of a new server. I think the original server I had played on, I ended up getting banned over. I don't remember what the context of it was, but it was something weird. Got banned. Was searching around, and I came across the Tallcraft website somehow, and I saw incredible photos of, I believe it was the town called Beluga Bay with the,
Oh,
the pirate ship, and
Oh
just
yeah,
really really captivated me. So I tried it out, and I was just so incredibly impressed with how nice everyone was with the welcome to Tallcraft, welcome, welcome, welcome.
yeah,
I loved it. I loved it. I loved the tutorial. I believe I met Tallcraft, the person. I met her. I think yeah, it was the first day, and she was kind of showing me around the wilderness area, and I liked that. I liked that the owner of the server was so involved in the uh, the community, and I played consistently from 2014 to about 2016 is when I started kind of taking a little bit of my intermediary hiatuses, but yeah, I'd always come back. I'd always come back. And like you said, Luke, I met some incredible people such as yourself and everyone else that's come onto the server.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
Yeah, overall, like, chat, I'm very late to the Hallcraft bandwagon, all things considered. Like, I only really started playing like during COVID, like June. I think June 2020 was like the first time I really like hopped on, because I remember like me, Crafting Gal, Chrome, and a few others, like we made Banana Town, and that was a whole
What was
thing.
your username when you first started?
Oh, my username's always been the same.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah, like I've never once changed this username. But you know, it was like June 2020. We did that. I was 13. I was annoying. And
Oh, we all are.
I remember I ended up annoying Crafting Gal to the point that she left the town and like for a good few years would not talk to me in any way, shape, or form.
God.
No,
Wow, that's pretty bad.
I'm not gonna show this on stream without permission, but I can show it to you guys. Like, oh my god.
Slime, can I quickly teleport to you? I just need to see what your skin looks like.
Yeah, of
Great thing
course.
to ask outside the context, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort out this great big meeting, and it's gonna take me a long time. I should not have started it so close to it.
It's currently like my frog skin. If you wanted to do
Yeah,
if you want to do this one here, hold on. Yeah, this head would probably be more accurate for what you got
I
going
need
on.
that one
Oh
too,
yeah, don't
actually.
you worry. I've got. I don't you worry. I've got this one.
I need that
This
You
one.
do?
I've yeah.
I need this one.
I've,
Oh,
back in the
You need
day,
what one?
I need this one, the one you have on.
You don't have this one?
No, I don't.
There's no way you don't have this one.
I think I have one like this for a different username, but I don't have this one for this.
Oh,
username.
probably Floggy Slime.
Yeah, because the thing is,
oh my goodness,
my museum operates off username.
Right. Yeah, you have an incredible system. I was impressed with the detail.
Yeah, I actually had to go. I was going through this until like 3 a.m. last night, trying to like get all the names down the spreadsheet because Mew very kindly donated like every single skull she had in one of Ent's bases. However, that then meant I had to make sure I have to go through first, make sure I don't have any duplicate usernames. Then I have to make sure that I don't already have skulls of that skin if I do have the username. And it is a very long process. But I got it, and then I'm now realizing that I probably should have had it two lists because I only have an alphabetical order because I just sorted alphabetically. But that now means that I can't like see, okay, here's oh wait, I already have this one. Let me go and check which row it's in. I can't do that now. So that's fun.
There's a few you had somewhere that were of my alt, but I mean at that point it's kind of just like whatever.
Yeah, I think I have a few of your alts down there somewhere because like by the way, I'm surprised honestly. Like Mule might get me like to the capacity for this floor.
She had that many, huh?
Yeah, Mew, Ziz.
Oh, is that Meowing Insanely?
Yeah, Meowing Insanely and Ziz. They gave me so many. Which I'm really thankful for. If you actually, I can. You guys want to see the original museum location really quick, like before we continue?
I think I have been there, but sure.
Yeah, go on. I'll have a look.
Well, yeah, Luke, you've definitely been there because I used to sell your skulls in there.
Yeah, because I gave mine away like sweets.
Yeah.
You got it locked up.
Well, yeah, I have it blocked up. So this was the original. There's 3 floors to this.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Yeah, this was
the
classic location that I built without any foresight. Yeah, and then you have the 2 floors above, which just originally my plan was all wired. Chat. I might be a little bit cooked. You know what? It's fine.
Oh my goodness, this is the mall over here. I remember this mall. Oh.
Yeah, me and Pink tried doing that, and then Fast got mad, and then like had I think Star roll back everything he contributed.
Yes, I remember this. It was a bit of a drama.
That's one hell of a controversy.
Yeah, then I started using that super smelter to build the road out of wilderness, and it's still smelting actually. Well, actually, I don't know if it's loaded. But you know that this town, like Epic Villa, I've been pretty much the only person to live here the entire time I've played on the server. And so I just...
Whose head is this?
Whose head is whose? Is it the one in front of the house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine. I did that like 4 years ago, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you know, like I have so much of this place just claimed because I'm the only one.
Yeah.
And it is a little sad, but at the same time, what am I gonna do about it? Um, I'm still planning on like doing tours. Like, I mean, probably after we finish up this interview, I'm probably gonna see if anyone wants to have like a quote unquote official tour of like Epicville and the museum.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Okay.
so you guys have so what are some of your best memories on Tallcraft?
Wow.
God, I should have thought about all of this before joining this. I have very fond memories. The summer of 2016. There was a group of us who would play together. There was me, Demi248, Valcony, Ella44X. She was called Scarlet Rose at the time, but now Savannah Bread, I think she is.
There's like 10 different
Ollie
usernames I
DR
like
and
tied to that
Ziz.
person.
Yeah, her, Ollie DR, Ziz, maybe one or two others. I can't remember off the top of my head. We played religiously, like every day. Oh, Invisible Ant. We played like religiously every day over my summer holidays, and it was so fantastic. They were incredible friends of mine. Sadly, I'm only really in touch with Ziz again now, and Savannah and I occasionally exchange a couple of words. But that was a really, really special time. I couldn't wait to log on every day and play for hours. It was such a fun moment. Um, that's definitely up there. Finishing with Fortress was huge. Playing the Mob Arena that Ziz and Jasmine used to run back in the day. That was brilliant.
We're about to say
And like
Monster
COVID.
Industries.
Oh, Monster Industries! I haven't played that in donkey's years.
Yeah, it
Back when
sounded
that
like you
used to
cut
work, that was
yourself
fun.
off.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was a Mob Arena is what they used to play. Ziz and Jasmine, two mods, used to host it back. This was like 10 years ago or something. That was a lot of fun.
Mob Arena was
And
great.
yeah, I'm trying to think of like off the top of my head, like what are some really great memories I have. But building building towns with Boval, building Scaleswind. I was there for when that started. Yeah, I just think making friends, to be honest, just talking to people. Some of the greatest memories I have is just the classic Minecraft thing of just logging on and running around in circles, not really doing much because you're having so much fun talking to people.
Yeah, no, honestly,
And like, there's
sorry, continue.
that. I was just gonna say, like, I was trying to write down when I found out the server was closing, like, how many people I thought I can think of over the years that I used to speak to as a friend, and like I've gone through over a page in a notebook of just writing three names a line over all the years. I'm just so grateful to have known all these people. It's been a serious pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, it still really sucks at the server shutting down. Like, I understand why she's doing it, but it still sucks. I personally don't think this is gonna be permanent. Like, I think eventually within the next few years, someone's gonna be able to like come up with a solution where the server can come back. And
I certainly hope so.
yeah, because like I
Because
know
all of the staff. Oh, go on.
me and Lord President were talking at one point, like hypothetically, like trying to like almost like fund me type to be able to do it, but
Yeah.
it just ended up not being
I'm,
feasible.
basically all staff have said as well that if it was to continue somehow, we'd be more than happy to keep helping as staff. It's just financial. I don't. I'd like to. I hope it will be able to come back because it would just be such a joy to be able to tell people, "Hey, guess what? It is back. Um, it's not gone for good." Because it's even if it's not exactly anywhere near as popular as it used to be, it's still just such a cool part. I think of a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, a couple have gotten married from meeting on this server.
Yeah, that's something I was going to touch on. I mean, I met my wife through a friend that I met on the server. So, I mean, it truly is a remarkable part of my life experience. So, I mean, I'm definitely not the only one that's coming to this scenario, but it definitely doesn't sit well that it's ending. And as you said, I definitely have big hopes that something will come from it, but we'll see.
I'm confident at some point it'll come back.
And even if it's not like a a whole new Tallcraft thing, like maybe it's just a rebrand with the same people starting up a new server somewhere else. That could always happen.
Yeah, well, I know Lord President was like thinking of doing something somewhere along the lines of you know, somewhere along the lines of this server. Like obviously not the same thing. But yeah, like something small, generally same idea. What? Oh, Peanut. I think Peanut probably dodged. Yeah, yeah. Peanut, if you're here, that's why. Sorry, because we're having a very lively discussion here. But I mean,
Hi, Peanut.
Peanut, is this real? I
Sorry,
mean,
go on.
actually, Peanut, if you want, you can hop in here too. Like, I mean, you're a longtime player too, right? You can. Actually, Peanut might not be in here. We might just be talking to ourselves.
That would be funny.
Peanut's
I
not
don't
in here.
think that they are in the.
Yeah, Peanut is not watching the stream right now. So we are just talking to ourselves.
Great stuff. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Let me think. Who am I gonna? I was trying to think of every. I'm trying to go through like my skull collection and go through because I think basically everyone here are people I've known in some way, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put people.
Yeah. I mean, if Ziz didn't already like copy every single skull from there, I would say like, hey, if you want, like, you can like put it into here. But
I appreciate that, but it's because it's I want to because the fortress and the town that is surrounding it has just been such a special project for me. I remember working on it instead of studying for exams in school twice, and I was playing it through university and all sorts, just trying to build it and finish it. And so it's been a huge project, and so that's where I want everyone to be.
yeah, no, that's fair. Like, I'm still like trying to figure out like where I want to be, like, because I plan on being here when the server shuts down.
Same.
But like I'm like an internal conflict because on the one hand, I've spent years and years working on this museum and collecting everything and like getting all these skulls, doing like making so many agreements with people. But on the other hand, at the same time, I really want to be like in Banana Town because like that's where I got my like started on the server. That's where I met Pink and Chrome and all of them. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
which would I rather?
I know what you mean. Because I've got a kind of a similar idea. I think I'm going to say by the fortress, but I've got a couple of building things I'd like to see again. But when I started Hyperville, which I don't know Tyler might remember. But,
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, because I started when Hyperville was literally like 3 shops.
It was like the biggest. It got to be the biggest thing in the world.
It was, yeah. It was like basically a town of shops, Teal. But this was like back in 2014, and it was at one of the wildernesses. And I made a base there in this tiny little unassuming hut, and you dug under and you'd find the base. But like, I've still got the home after like 11 years. But the thing is, like, I kept saying I'll redecorate it, and I stopped halfway through. So I don't really know if I want to spend my last moments there. I think it would have to be with a place that meant a lot to me.
Do you have a homestead in Hyperville? I haven't been there in forever.
I do. I can teleport you there if you want.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, real quick.
Hey, could I hop over there too?
Of course you can. Annoyingly, because I gotta get that skull in there. I can't give you. It's weird because where they used to the spawn, it used to be you'd spawn into the wilderness and you'd drop through this little water thing. Fireworks would come out and you'd land on top of a villager church.
Peanut.
Hello, Peanut. And that doesn't work anymore. So I will just
yeah, we get the lame entry.
Some TP requests. Yeah.
Gosh.
And so,
it's so dense. Yes, I remember it was just so dense inside of this
Hyperville
village.
Yeah, this is back in the day. Hyperville is just this way. If you can see over there, the building with the glass roof, that was a hotel that I built with a guy called Dr. Grant 24, who was banned after like a week for griefing. Gone but never forgotten.
Oh, did you just never join again after that?
Well, he's permanently banned.
Oh, I thought you said banned for a week.
No, he was here for about a week. This was my first shop. This
why
was my first shop, and some absolute git just built his shop right in front of mine.
Wait, why do you break the signs? Man. What do your poor signs do to you?
Oh, they're just like really old ones. Kind of pathetic, really. So I was getting
well, too bad. They're already captured forever.
Yeah, great stuff. And over here is where my base used to be. on my very first night in this server, there's a little ravine coming up, and me and my real life best friend at the time, James, we were living in this little ravine. And then where is it? Across the bridge. Here it is, the entrance to my base. However, God many years old.
Wasn't there some sort of like community spawner XP farm here?
There might have been actually, yeah.
Chat, look at
That's the
this.
biggest thing that I remember.
This is
Luke the Spook
see
2002.
that?
Damn.
Yeah, my old name from back in the day. Luke the Bloody Spook 2002. Then down here, go down enough, and then you get into the base, which is just like not done at all in any way.
Oh, there's
That's
a
like
lot
the
of map
biggest
art. There's
thing.
a lot of map art in here.
Yeah, these are all ones I made
Hey
back
Luke,
in the.
would you like to donate
Yeah.
some of these to the museum? Or a copy?
Do you not have
and then-
these?
No, I don't.
Really?
No.
I'm surprised about that because they were quite. Because I made them and then a lot of people copied them around. Yeah, one sec.
Holy, oh my,
what do I have?
Holy shit, chat, a dog.
Oh, there's plenty of these. One second.
Okay.
Now there's one.
Are you, by the way, Luke, are you able to, like, actually, like, pull up, player skulls? Because I know Ziz was having problems doing that.
Yeah, that's. I wanted to do that, but sadly, it used to be that you could just. Here's one of them. It used to be that we could get any Minecraft players, anyone. But then I don't know when, but that doesn't work anymore, which is really you have to be online now, which is
Oh, so
really
that's-
annoying because what I wanted to do was I wanted to make something full of everyone I've ever known on the server, but I only have skulls now of people that I've already gotten, which is really frustrating because there's a couple of people that I'll never be able to actually put up.
That's
Nope,
really
fell in the
upsetting.
water.
Yeah, I said hey Peanut. Oh, sorry, never mind. Oh gosh, this is old.
You know, because
This is
yesterday what ended up happening, well, actually, well, no, it would have been earlier today at this point. Because MeType was able to give me, like, every single, like, former staff skull that I didn't have. So, absolute goat. But no, like, earlier today, Ziz was trying to help me, get a few skulls that I wanted to do because I wanted to set something up in a Banana Town. And it just did not work.
yeah, it's. I don't know. I can't tell you for how long it's been broken. It's been broken for too long, and it's
Oh.
very, very, very frustrating.
So
because,
how long have you had the Hermitcraft skulls?
Oh, I put those there about 4 or 5 years, 4 years ago. I don't know how long it hasn't worked. I just know that recently I've tried to do it and this doesn't work anymore, which is beyond frustrating.
Yeah, that sucks. Could I hypothetically get the maps in here?
Which maps?
Well, I see two maps. There's the 2x2 one and there's the 2x1 one.
Where are you?
I'm still in your first.
Oh.
And I'm still in that base.
Which, Oh, Peanut, I'm not at the fortress at the moment.
So,
do you mean which ones do you want? Because I've
this
given you
one-
these three.
This one and this one here.
If you want to, this is broken.
What?
These are just world maps. These don't really have much to them. But if you want them, you can. I don't even remember where
can
this
I just
place is.
Are you gonna duplicate them or can I just nav them?
This is just a clone of the same one. So if you take one, I'll
All right. Dunk.
I can't even tell you where this is. I tell you what, no, this might be near this. Oh, I don't know where that is. That's something that I lost donkeys years ago. I built a fast food place ages ago, and I deleted the home there. I can't tell you how long ago, and this.
Oh.
But
Dude, there are a few
yeah,
thi-
that's a shame.
Oh, is this your?
Go on.
Sorry. I wasn't here and I like flashback for a second, seeing just so many chests and shit.
Yeah, this is based off of a Hermitcraft thing in season 2. The flooring. Ziz placed these back in 2016.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! A skull
so-
chest.
Oh, ancient.
Hey, hey, Luke. Hey, can I open this chest?
Yeah, go for it. I'm trying to think.
Well, it's locked. I can't.
Oh,
I was
no.
asking if you could trust me.
I don't know how to. There we go. Give it a go.
Nope, still locked.
Oh, I don't.
Is it your
unlocked?
claim?
Yeah, it's mine.
Is the chest locked? The chest is locked.
C.
Yeah,
Not
C
C
modify.
private.
C modify.
C
I think.
modified. That's it.
There we go. Oh, there's a bunch in here I don't have. Can I?
Derp Doodle. Oh, I'll have to remember to take that one out.
Can
Toxic
I
waste
do a
left.
little friendly?
Any ones that there's only one of and there's no repeats, you can't take those. But like the 24 Toxic Chankons or Toxic Waste, there's quite a few Ella44X and Nirvana L, so they can go. Derp Doodle, yeah.
Oh,
But like
my
ones,
computer's clicking. 1 second.
yeah. There's a couple that's like Lazybone Sands. There's only one of those, so you can't have those. Just the.
Well, can you duplicate them?
Oh, I can. Never mind, that still works. Okay, yeah, sure. Which ones do you want?
The derp doodle in the bear like onesie.
Oh, we're doing the bear onesie. There you go.
Oh, that works too. Let's see. Where is it? The mystical aurora on the bottom row.
Mystical Aurora. Oh yeah, that one. That's a nice one.
Thank you. Let's see what else. Derp is sleepy on the bottom row.
Sleepy, yeah.
Lazy Bones Sands.
With the black's hair.
Say again. Or both of them actually. Also the
I don't know.
there's one next to Kitfunia and above Toxic Waste and below Kokens.
Oh, that one.
Also,
yeah.
yes, Kazi. Sorry, sorry for just answering your question. Yes, the server is closing. And also the Invisible Land 54. That's just the Alex.
Oh yeah, I think I just put that in there because I must have misspelled it or something. That's just Alex. That's weird. They're all there, by the way.
Hell yeah. All right. I think
They're all
otherwise.
just if you walk forward, they're just right there.
Huh? Oh, you just threw them on the floor. Oh, I was grabbing from the stacks.
Oh, I see. I remember. Yeah, these are all ones I just put random stuff in, so they're never organized. Gosh, this was back in the day. These were meant to be my base. Just never panned out.
Wait, I think we were talking about this yesterday. Who's Slope Gaming? Who they used to be? I was talking with someone about this.
Let me have a look. Slope Gaming. Let's have a look. Name MC when it loads.
You know, I was gonna say, like, if you notice that some of the skulls in your little
Gamecrafter 005.
Ooh, actually, that's perfect. Could you get me this?
Oh, this old little project.
Luke, could you could you get me their skull? And B, I was gonna ask too for
why not?
A few of these maps, and also a certain sword over here.
I'm not gonna give you the sword just because that was something I won myself. But the maps you can have.
All right. Right. So that one, keep that one.
Well, whoa, I know I need to copy them. Sorry.
All right, sorry. I got you. Don't worry. Oh wait, these are hilarious.
Oh yeah, I did this with I made the Beatles one.
Could I grab these two also?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Accept.
Yeah, I almost got my way into getting the first place trophy for once.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep that one just because that's quite a special memory for me.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine.
Thank
you.
And that, and I'll just make sure I get the boys and that one and Bish and Bash. Right, I've got to get back to doing my actual armor stand scene.
But no, I was gonna say if you notice that some of the skulls in here are in different positions than they originally were, that was because the way Ziz was doing it was breaking them, copying them, and then replacing them.
Yeah, no, I don't really mind as long as they're in Because actually, because that was the original skull thing I did. As soon as I got staff, I wanted to get as many people that I can think of.
But
And then I made these don't get these. These are just I was halfway through. They didn't lock. There's no point getting those. Trust me. You got the actual finished ones. They actually look
I'm
good.
not just going for finished ones. I'm going for unique items, man.
If you want to take one, go for it.
Right.
But I wouldn't. I wouldn't bother.
Are some of these skulls not loading for you guys too? Because like half of these right
No,
now are
they-
just kind of popping as the like the base skin.
No, these are all loaded for me. But I don't know. Maybe I've been here for
Okay,
a long
lucky
time.
you. Oh, have you added more to this skull wall?
No, I
Oh,
haven't touched this
interesting.
place in years.
Okay, so one
Last
last
time I added
request.
into, yeah,
Could you just give me that BOO and Tango Tech?
yeah, of course.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business, as always. Yeah, I think I wanted to do this because at some point, no, Luke, you need to go back into creative. Well done, clever clog.
Look my server
See,
out.
I always preferred the old B11, but B001, but then he never changed back. But it is what it is. Not for me to complain. There you go. I think I was gonna make like armor stand scenes with the hermits, but I just never ended up doing it.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, you get busy. You gotta do other stuff.
Yeah. Now I've really got to get back to these armor stands because I wanted to make. I've got like, I think I've got about 70 odd people to make, and I've made 2.
Jeez. All right, yeah. We should probably also get back to the interview.
Yes, I was gonna say I won't be able to interview for much longer because I've got a talk. I've got a call I've got to head on to in a sec.
Gotcha. So, I guess the last important question. I mean, like, we can always like talk again after this.
Oh yeah, of course.
Suppose the last question I should ask right now. Any like, any things you would have rather not have happened with the server? Like, I guess like bad things you remember that you would have changed if you had the chance.
That's a good question.
There was an old staff member who was well known for being a bit of a creep. If he could have been,
know that
there was a movement to get him banned in 2016, but it went nowhere. If I could change something with a server, he would have been banned then instead of staying around for an extra 5 years.
Yeah.
Aside from that, make me staff sooner. The friends that I've known play longer and not leave. The plugin we could see everyone, that'd be nice to keep. Aside from that, if I could, the server's closing. Who cares? Entity bastard. Never liked him. He was always a right twat to me. I would get. He would have been banned. He would constantly push.
And to expand on what you just said, Luke, I think that there was a lot of bias between the certain staff member we mentioned and him. I think that it was kind of just an unfair advantage that he had.
Were they like in cahoots?
He always took his side.
Yeah, but he was incredibly rude, always pushing his luck, and he was also outside of the server. He was a right little dick to me several times.
Yep.
If I could, he would have been banned the second he first started breaking rules. And he
took
would
way
not
too
long.
long.
As long as he did. He was around for exactly. He would never have been unbanned either. He would have been gone for good, and someone we could have forgotten. Aside from that, no, I can't think of anything else.
For me personally, other than that Luke mentioned, I think there's a couple scenarios where, like, my ban that I went through back in 2015 to 2016. That was just me being a stupid kid, so I regret doing that. I grieved because for whatever reason I wanted to get myself banned from the server, and I came to my senses.
Forever.
And to my appreciation, I was given a second chance, and I've done good since then, at least in my perspective. So that's my biggest regret, if any, to exist on the server.
Sorry, Luke. After we just Slime, you know the thing I told you like 10 minutes, like I think like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, that like really good timing with that one. I mean, fuck it. It's like 2 days. So, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you saw. So basically, I had asked Mew basically, hey, could you put me into contact with Ent? Because Ent was before my time, so I didn't really know anything. I figured reach out, ask a few questions in the same way I'm doing to you guys, learn some stuff about the server. And instead, she interpreted that instead she just had him join, and we just kind of went into one of his bases. Like if you go into the join logs 13 or so hours ago, you can see him. I just think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, well, anyway, I couldn't stand him. He was always rude. There was one time, actually, I will say fair play. There was one time where he very kindly gave me some materials for my fortress, but that was like the one time we were on good terms. Aside from that, he was always being snarky, and from what I can remember, he was trying to spread rumors. I could be wrong though.
That was his biggest thing.
Okay, never mind. I'm not just being stupid. Yeah, he was just a right little drama-staring bitch.
He was also the type of person who only really cares if you are of a convenience to him, at least in something that he wants. So I think that's what a lot of the rumors had to do with things, and I think that's why he wasn't banned for so long, as he had alleged blackmail on staff or something stupid like that.
Jesus Christ!
Christ.
Yeah, what the hell happened on the server before I joined?
He was a right piece of.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that comes down to just the ties he had with Tyrion.
Yeah, I could not be. I couldn't be happier that he was banned.
Yeah.
But I just but like there were times I was stupid as well. I was annoying. I got banned once.
And that's the thing is, I mean, we were kids, so we were gonna do that, but he just took it to a certain level. Yeah.
And I'm pretty certain he was slightly older as well.
He was not by too much. I mean, maybe 3 years at most. But I mean, yeah, he was older than us.
But still, that makes him that would have made him 18 or 19 when we were having
that more concerning.
But I just think it's he's 19, almost 20. Why are you arguing with 15-year-olds on a server? And why are you spreading rumors? Calm down.
Knowing you, you're a super nice guy, so you probably have a similar perspective on this than compared to me. But I at first was friends with Entity. I think that we got off well at first, and then we had this competition that you probably know of with MCMMO. We were trying to beat each other to the top at one point, and then for whatever reason he just got so butthurt that I was beating him, and then that's when he started becoming like an asshole to me. So I mean, I'm assuming you have a similar perspective. In the beginning, he was probably nice to you.
Yeah, and then he just became more and more annoying and more flagrant with disobeying rules and stuff.
And then he starts attacking your friends, Savannah, things like that, and then it gets real personal real quick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Minecraft blackmail is next level shit, man.
Yeah, living the dream. We had fun. Those are the days.
Yay. I honestly, I'll say it. I think Rat should be unbanned for the last few days.
Why was he even banned? I don't even remember.
Because he was a right git to me as well.
Yeah, he was getting really aggressive and annoying.
He absolutely was.
I mean, I don't mind personally. I'd have to talk to people and see if we can get him unbanned. But I think I was one to ban him because he was he was riling me up, and he kept on making snide and rude remarks about me and how I didn't have I wasn't staff. I was, and I couldn't control him or tell him what to do. But that's the point of staff, is keeping the rules in check.
I remember that.
And he kept on riling me up and riling me up. And as soon as I banned him, he was like, "Oh, it's just a joke," but he was doing it constantly.
Yeah, he was one of Ent's cronies.
Yes, yeah. Personally, if he wants to for the last couple of days, I don't see why not, but I'd have to talk to the staff about it. I couldn't just do that.
And I also have to figure out who the hell still has contact with Rat.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think I do. I think Serenity might.
I have no idea. I don't talk to Serenity, sadly, but
I do. I talk to Serenity sometimes. I think that would be. I just. I just think it would be at least to unban some people, right before. Especially the people who did have a long time playing. Obviously, not everybody. But
no, but I get it though. I get it. Oh, what was there that I've lost? Who knows? Right, I'm going to do that. Right. Anyway, look, I've got to go. I've got stuff to do. but has been, oh, he's a bit. I mean, I wouldn't mind unbanning Bassin, but he was. I mean, he was annoying, but again, I think it's one of these things with like, as Tyler and I have said, like, he was a kid. He was like, I think 13, 14. I
He
think
was
he was
younger
trying
than.
to.
He was the same age as me. Jeez.
I think so. Yeah, he was. At the time, I found him very annoying, but I look back at it now. It's like, well, he was like a 13, 14-year-old, I think, trying to act cool, and like, who doesn't? So,
Yeah, that's fair.
you know. But again, there's not. I can't just say, right, we're going to unban you. I think if anything, only admins I think can unban. So
Yeah.
you have to ask me
Yeah.
type for clemency. But anyway, look, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you, my friends. But I've got.
It
To
always
go.
is, Luke. It always is.
It always is. I
Stop
agree.
it, Tyler. You'll make me blush. You have an absolutely wonderful evening. I might see you,
You too,
tomorrow.
brother. I'll
Oh, yeah.
catch you later sometime.
See you later,
Yeah,
Luke.
have a good one, guys.
You too.
Bye bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
So, Peanut Slime.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Like any other
I
experiences?
think we covered a lot of good stuff. I think when it comes to the whole entity thing, a couple more things I wanted to touch on that. It's kind of like marked like a turning point for me in the server because it was almost like there was like this fictitious conflict between the entity side, which was the theory cool and the opal and the gravity and the it's just ham and a few other people, and then there was my side, which was Zoe and CJ Cox and Happy CJ and all these people that I was friends with, but we kind of just competed together for over the stupidest thing, and it was completely avoidable. I wish it was, but I mean, truly, I would have been fine with being on good terms with Entity and that crowd if they wouldn't have been so absurdly disrespectful, out like to an extreme outside of the game in which we were playing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I also wanted to say on that, it was just kind of remarkable that that was even allowed to exist as long as it did, because like I said earlier, I think that Ent really had he really had staff tangled up. I guess they thought that banning him would create some sort of almost like a political uh, explosion where a lot of people might leave the server, and I think to a certain extent it might have been a mutual thing between myself as well. I think that people it was just a weird time, and I think that it was long overdue that he got banned because he was truly the aggressor. And as we saw, like the relation and the way that that theory went down, I think that they were just bad people that were a major stain on the server's history.
Gotcha.
I'm curious though, and let me clarify something. If I were to encounter Ent again, and maybe I'll reach out to him. I'd love to apologize on my behalf, and I'd like to talk to him and see if perhaps he has any sort of remorse or regret for what happened, because it's a game, right? I mean, that's all it should have been.
I mean, I can try to get him in contact with you.
I'd actually like that, and we'll put it this way, and if you could be the middleman here, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I got
I want
that.
us to be civil, and I did have a lot of good memories with him, but I personally just don't know what went wrong, and it's always something I've thought of is I've never known what the hell went wrong. It's been it's been at least 4 years since I last spoke to him, and I have no idea where the conflict even started. So yeah, maybe we could come to terms and talk about that sometime.
Yeah, I got you. I'll talk to him about it.
Sweet, man. But yeah, it's a crazy thing. Drama on a Minecraft server, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it gets even worse when you're like in the content creation side. Like the amount of shit I've had to deal with. Like, I, I promised I would not talk about it again, so I'm not going to. But like even me, like I have 300 followers, and I have dealt with some crazy fucking shit that you would not fucking believe.
I can get that. I mean, people that just want to make your life more miserable or complicated than it needs to be, right?
Yeah, and there's also just so many bad people in here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that have ulterior motives. They just want to, deflect their misery on other people, and it's really upsetting. But
Peanut, this is
I'm
just
sure you
how I
encounter
talk.
that.
Sorry, Peanut. This is just how I normally talk. I mean, this isn't really something that different from my normal speech patterns. It's entertaining. Oh, nice, I guess.
Are you normally not a big cursor?
No, I'm saying this isn't that different from how I normally talk. Like I normally talk, like the way I talk on stream, other than being a little bit louder and a little bit more emotive, isn't really that different from the way I normally like just talk in real life. Because you kind of have to, and it is kind of streaming's fault. Like I've talked about this before. Well, you wouldn't know because like I haven't talked about this with you, but I've like talked about it with stream, or like within the course of like 3 months, I went from like only talking like this and like barely even being audible to like being able to like yell at shit, actively like yell. Well, I guess yell at the people in chat.
Okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from there.
Like this has dramatically helped my public speaking, and I do kind of recommend it to like anyone that like sometimes has like issues with public speaking. Like it can help you. It helped me at least.
Yeah, I can concur. Like I've never done any streaming or videos like that, so props to you for it. But I think that, like you said, it's the best way to really get better at it is just to talk to people. And I mean, even if it's just in real life, like go have a conversation with the clerk at your local grocery store or something. Like I think that's what helps me anyway.
Yeah. All right.
That's really cool.
Is that all we got for now?
Well, I had a question for you if you had a little bit of
Eh.
time.
Oh yeah, dude. I normally stream 3 hours. You're good. Don't worry.
Okay, well, great. I mean, I'm just kind of wondering. I think I had seen it mentioned that you stream, but I was wondering how long you've been streaming and kind of just if you could give me some background on that.
All right. Well, I mean, I've been streaming since. Well, okay. So there's a little bit of a story to this I got to go into. So like I started like doing YouTube videos 2015, 2016. You know, stupid shit, nothing really that important.
Right.
Then like 2017, make a YouTube channel. Like do a few things. Not that much happens. And realistically, I just kind of end up like having the Twitter for that as like my normal Twitter. And then in the middle of nowhere in 2021, I I get a message from this SMP account because you know this was like you know Dream SMP was still in full swing, all that,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was called a 2 week SMP, and like, hey, you know, um, we're looking for people to join a server. You want to join? I still don't know why they messaged that account because that account was not that active, but I accepted, and it turned out that one of my friends was already that I already had a friend in there. Um, and through that server, I met a lot of friends, a lot of people that I still talk to, like to this day. Or like, if you look at like looking like even at like my last week of streams, like Kazi, Lil, you guys have seen chat like Banjo, Frog, um, all of them. They were originally all from that server, and so I'm doing that, and I did make a Twitch and everything back then. Like I streamed maybe 3 times in 2021, 2022. And that server did end up lasting. It was supposed to be, you know, 2 weeks long, but the owner didn't do some of the things that were supposed to, like put an anti-grief plugin and then tried accusing me. And there was a whole thing. And me and two of
Yeah,
my
it's
friends
just
ended up
server
taking.
drama.
Yeah, we ended up taking like half the server with us. But no, this wasn't just normal server. This is like content creator type beef.
Okay, sure.
And so like that server imploded because we pretty much like took half the members along with us when we left, which is like 30 people at the time. Um, and you know, as much as as much as like I don't know why Dylan accused me of that. Dylan was the person on the server. Like without him like inviting me to that, I would not have like gotten to know any of my like current friends. So I'm still very thankful for that. Um, so I barely stream at all in like 21, 22. Then like fucking April 2023. You know Jay Schlatt?
I'm not sure about that. No.
All right. So all right. So chat. I assume you guys chat know who Jay Schlatt is to an extent. And Weekly Slap. I was watching one of those, and then he said something one of those that inspired me. I don't remember what the exact line was. I'd have to find it. And so like I like fucking April 2023 actually like log in searching. I do pretty good. I get affiliate within a few months. Um, I got a stream deck. Completely like broke my computer for a few months, and Twitch has kind of screwed me over ever since. But you know, technically I've been streaming since 2021. Realistically, I've been streaming since April 2023.
Okay.
And
So you've had a pretty big amount of time here to kind of see what works and what doesn't work for you. So that's awesome.
yeah, well, it's not even like work what doesn't work. Like I don't really care that much what works. I mostly just care that I get to play Minecraft and that like
Yeah.
I just like doing this thing in general. Like I don't
Yeah.
like like I average 2 views. I don't care or anything like that because at the end of the day, I'm just doing this because I want to, as
Right, and I'm
opposed
no
to
streamer by any means, but I feel like that's got to be a big portion of it. Is you have to be interested in what you're doing. You have to have fun. Otherwise, what's
yeah,
the point?
yeah. A lot of people, their whole thing is like like they'll do it no matter what. Like not everyone. Like there are some people who are very obviously driven by numbers and clout and money. Can't really talk about that because that would start a lot of beef with a lot of people. Because the small Minecraft streamer space is very big and there's a lot of people and a lot of people are interconnected. So if I were to say what I was gonna, if I were to say some things, I would get a lot of people mad at me. So we're not
There's a
doing
lot of
it.
interconnectivity on that.
Yeah.
It's something kind of remarkable about Minecraft, or just perhaps gaming in general, is that people from places you wouldn't necessarily expect have a relation to each other.
Yeah, I not just Minecraft. I mean, I've found things like someone that I knew from like a political TikTok. I somehow has a friend in common with me on Discord, and that friend in common, who is their like real life best friend, is someone I knew from like Nintendo preservation and hacking and shit like that.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty deep.
Or I have a friend in common with Ent on Discord.
Oh,
Like
really?
someone I know from streaming.
Wow.
And like no like I think that's just like part of social media. Like you're just interconnected with so many people that you wouldn't otherwise be. And that's probably one of the better aspects of it.
And something else about that. Speaking of the weird connectivity that happens there, my wife, who I met through Minecraft, she actually had she only lives an hour and a half away from me in real life, and she had a friend who moved to my school district while I was going to high school still, and that was kind of a remarkable thing that like we met in Minecraft, but then she lives so close, yet there's also someone that is now going to school with me. So it really does get crazy, like the connections that are made on these video games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, gaming is just fucking insane
It is, yeah.
until you get the pedophiles. But that's Minecraft for you.
Yeah, and the thing about that though is you can really encounter that stuff anywhere in life. I mean, it's
Oh yeah,
definitely, I
I
feel like
know.
it's increased, but like
Yeah, it just Minecraft has an issue with that. It's
yeah,
not
and what do
their
you think is the
fault.
reason for that? Is there something specific that makes it kind of just like a beacon for these, I will
Well,
say
I
undesirable
think
people?
I think part of the reason that it's like that it happens a lot in the Minecraft community, it's a somewhat kids oriented game. It's very easy to build up a majority child audience while playing it, and for some people, like especially for people with that type of inclination, for them it seems like a very easy vector to be able to do that. Like you don't see someone doing this with like Call of Duty or with
Yeah,
Battlefield.
yeah. I think it's also the casual nature of Minecraft too, because I mean, Call of Duty is like you're in a lobby with someone, and then you either kill them or you maybe rage on them, and then you probably never talk to them again.
Yeah,
But
and like
and
Minecraft
it's
servers like friend requests and
yeah, and with something we said about that, similar to Minecraft, is Roblox. I see a lot of encounters on that too. Not that I necessarily play Roblox currently, but
yeah, well, Roblox is also like explicitly a children's thing.
how is it? I see a lot of people that make videos on it. Not that I necessarily watch them. I just
Well,
know that that's a
a
big
lot of the
thing.
time that's the type of people who are doing it for the money and not doing it because they want to. Like I
That's
don't
true, and
doubt
I
that's
think there's a big audience too
yeah,
of
and like
children.
yeah, like I don't doubt that some Roblox creators like enjoy doing what they're doing and would be like
Hmm.
making videos on it no matter what. But
Yeah,
like especially with Roblox and a lot more like explicitly kid oriented things, I think it is very very prevalent that there are people who just do that because like they'll make the hyper-edited kids content like fucking Lanky Box type shit. Because who cares that it's like that it's at the end of the day it's gonna harm these kids and like their development. You're making money, you don't fucking care.
yeah, and that's probably part of the reason why Minecraft is bigger in some ways for the pedophilia type of people is because it's a game that includes adult-driven, content as well as younger people. It's a game for
Yeah.
all ages.
Yeah, like
So-
Roblox, like they'll have like age filters on things. Like they have some small things to prevent that. Not a lot. They are very bad with doing that. But at the end of the day, it's very easy. Like, I think part of the thing is like also Minecraft. Like a large chunk of Minecraft's audience is like teenagers and like people who are like actively developing, going through puberty.
Yeah.
Who also might be a little bit like more susceptible to that kind of like behavior. Like especially if it's charged, like charged behavior. It's kind of easier for them to get like pushed towards that, just because like hormones and shit.
Yep. That's true. And that's what's so upsetting about that kind of stuff is they just exploit the most vulnerable.
Love this game, chat. I love this game. The only issue I said that I complained that's before. The only issue with the way I've done the whole thing with the museum, I don't have the sheet in alphabetical order. So I know that I have a username, but I don't know where it is, so I can't check to make sure the one I have is not a duplicate. So I have just to manually scrub through over and over until I see it.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
That is difficult.
Hey, you want to help me find a username in here?
I can TP to you and help you.
Alright.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I'm so annoyed I'm not going to be able to get Explorer. Because, like,
I know. It's so bumming. It really is.
I'm not even at 9,000 yet, so... as much as I want, that shit is...
What is your current power level?
I'm like 9k or so.
I was just, before I TP'd over here, I was just leveling up to see if I could hop up to, I don't know, at least like 24.5.
Yeah, no, I'm at 8756. I need like 12,000 more levels. Which I don't think is possible, even in, like, even if I had done it when I originally said I was locking in on the potions like a week ago, I don't think that would have been possible either.
Maybe I'll put myself back up at the top of excavation. Okay, so what name are you looking for?
Hold on 1 second. I had to fix something on stream really quick. There it is. The music's back. Alright, right now, a Leafy T. Leafyteaa.
I feel like I've definitely seen a player like that before.
In here somewhere.
Would it be, is there any specific area it would probably be in?
I can tell you that it's almost certainly not on this wall.
This one here?
Yeah, that's all I can really say. I'm
almost certainly isn't certainly, so let's double check it.
Because like
Leafy T.
Like these two bits, like have been like the same way since 2021. So those I'm like pretty confident of their contents and I can remember them. But there's a lot. Speaking of, I actually have to update
Slime Man 4.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I thought that used to be a good fucking username.
You got Sumpin' Slime.
Sumpin' Slime, I like that one.
You got Donkey Slime.
Donkey Slime. And I got 16116187861.
Actually, you forgot it was 6. It's 16116618876215556.
Don't tell me you have that memorized, or you just happen to read it.
I have it memorized.
That's insane.
I'm dedicated to my craft.
That's good, man. That's good. Oh man, Cersei. Wow.
Which sucks because this just kind of means that it's like the burning of the Library of Alexandria.
Dude, yeah, that's what makes me so happy is that you're gonna world download this, right? And then all this history, all this collective input from Tallcraft over the course of the past,
who knows,
15, 16 years is gonna be preserved in someone's hard drive.
I am really, really scared that the skulls, like, it's not gonna save the alternate skins. I'm so scared of that happening.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I still have to do it because I'm, like, so scared. Because, like, if it doesn't work, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I'm really tempted
Yeah,
to
no,
just
that's
yeah.
that's definitely a concern.
And dude, I also have like I have literally hundreds of homes set. There is no way I can get to everything, unfortunately. Like, chat, look at this. Look at how much this takes up. Like a armor stand moves. Is that have you found Leafy T in here? Wow, yeah. Ooh, you know what? I could ask Ziz. Ooh, you know what? Let me switch back to the Tallcraft skull, to the Tallcraft skin I made. Alright, Minecraft.net. Yeah. Bro, why am I designing every goddamn time? Oh, I'm hearing myself echoing. Oh, it's so over.
Are you hearing it echo off of
I think it's
my
echoing
end?
off.
Is that?
I think it's off of your end, yeah.
Oh, I apologize.
Apology accepted, I suppose.
I suppose, yeah. If it keeps getting bad, I'll just disconnect and reconnect. See
If it
that
keeps
does
getting
anything
bad,
for
I'll
you.
just start harassing you. I don't know. All
There you
right,
go,
which
yeah.
one's the skin? There it is. I got it.
You found it?
You know, I made a Tallcraft colored skin. So I'm gonna
Tallcraft colored skin?
Yeah, I'm gonna relog really quick. Which unfortunately means I have to close out of everything, go back in, launch the game again. So it's gonna take a second. But we're good. We're good. We're still going. We're still getting silly.
So genuinely, I have another question. I mean, you'd be able to put me in contact with Entity?
Yeah. Well, I can ask him if he'd want to go in contact with you.
Yeah, let him know. I mean, just
All
let
right.
him know that I'm honestly I don't have any hard feelings. Like I just want to, see whatever happened to him and wonder if maybe he would like to share his side of the story compared to how I remember it. Maybe we can come to some sort of conclusion.
All right. I asked. And
Just make sure you specify that I have no hard feelings, because of course I don't know if
Yeah.
he's still a confrontational person.
From what I've experienced, I don't think so.
Yeah, and see, that's part of the reason why I wanted to. I mean, the good thing about social media is if someone bugs you too much, you can just do the quick little block 1-2. But I mean, I don't know.
Dude, but you know,
I'm
like,
sure he'll be fine.
like 3 a.m. yesterday, like I'm asking, like, I literally just asked, hey, can you put me in contact with Ent? And apparently that was just interpreted as them joining the server. And now I'm in a group chat with Ent, IC2424, meowing, Oddish, and Opal. Like,
That's funny they all kept in contact. So Opal's still around. How's she doing?
I have no idea. I have not talked with Opal. I think Opal's been on like once or twice in my entire time playing on the server.
Oh my god.
It's just
Isn't she banned or?
I have no idea. I remember
Maybe
there used to
she's
be
solitude herself.
I remember there used to be a way you could like check all the banned people.
Yeah, it used to be with eScene, and then you could also do it on bans.tallcraft.com. They don't have that up, do they?
I know there used to be a command for that.
Yeah, it was eScene. You would see it on there. It would say banned true, banned not true, or something like that. Back in the day.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like, you used to be able to use eScene on, like, literally anyone that's ever joined the server. Like, if you had a username that they once had, then it would still pop up their current username and then show you what their other usernames were. Like, that would have been really useful for you, but for whatever reason, the plugin doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, it's fine. And the claim thing used to be kind of similar. Like, the claim thing used to give me a lot of insight, but unfortunately not anymore.
Yeah.
And we are back. Ooh, I don't have his backwards skull. Oh, that's I'm something like that one. Did you find Leafy Tea, by the way?
I didn't find it. I gave up. If you have it, it's got to be like in a weird like place where it just blends in with the other usernames around it.
Yeah. I really should have made two rows for that list. Shit. Oh well.
Who's is there a specific reason? I guess I didn't catch why you're looking for that one.
Just I need to check because it's one of the ones that Meowing gave me, and I need to see if the skull that she gave me is either exactly the same as the one on display, or whether it's a different skin. Because that's what the basement's for, and that's what the second floor was for, like for like the past 2 days. But now I'm making another basement because like so many donations of items have come in. Which, on the one hand, really appreciate. On the other hand, kinda sucks that everybody waited until like the last minute to do this.
You know, I can't speak for everyone, but on my behalf, it's kind of a weird thing. But I wanted to like hang on to my stuff, but like I don't know, like
Yeah.
I'd rather you have it. You know,
Yeah, I think
you're gonna put it to good use.
I think a lot of people have that sentiment where like they just wanted to hang on to everything as long like and not give anything away. But at this point, you know, if
it is irrational.
Yeah, at least now they like it goes into a museum.
Yeah, and it's kind of like I'm not trying to this to like donating a charity, but it feels like when you donate something that belongs or you have a lot of value into charity, like you know that it's in good hands and it's going to be loved in a new way. Like that's how I see it. So, I mean, even if it just goes on your hard drive and you open it every once in a blue moon, I mean, that's better than getting erased.
To upload something with this. Like, I mean, I also have the Dropper World download.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so what I'm thinking,
That's sweet.
might be able to I might put just something together and like make a little museum server for that.
How'd you manage that one? Oh shit.
It's on the I think it's on the forum posts when they shut down.
Really?
Yeah, when Dropper World shut down, I'm pretty sure it's on that forum post.
Wow.
And yeah, I went through and played everything. I've looked at all the different ones that have been there over the years. Oh my god, where is Leafy Tea? You know what? I'm pulling up the spreadsheet. Am I blind? Am I like misremembering having this one? No, it's on here somewhere.
Forgot how many damn diamonds I get from doing excavation. It's almost like more efficient than going mining.
Invisible and lowercase. Alright. B double O100 and Tango Tech. 2 more of those. Put those. Might as well sort alphabetically again because it's not like I can fix this. How is Zombie Cleo still the last one I have alphabetically? You know. Alright, oh shit, Jag.
Jag Bean. When did they start playing?
COVID.
Because that's a name that I remember. Is that?
No, that's COVID. Like that's not something that you.
Okay, for some reason I was thinking of Nocturnal Java. When did Nocturnal Java start playing?
No, Java and Jag were an associated act at one point. Wait, what was that? Wait, when did Lottie join? I didn't even see that. Like, I just saw Lottie left, but I didn't even see when she joined. Huh?
That was somewhere around the same time as Ziz.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit after she popped online, I think.
I have the skull for you. The Tallcraft. It's the Tallcraft colored one. All right, you gotta accept the trade.
Remembering how to do this. Here, hold on.
You just you don't have to give me the potatoes, but thanks.
I don't have any inventory space.
Oh.
All right, let me check it out real quick. Getting fucking shot up by like mobs and things. Fuck, go away, you bastard! I don't.
That doesn't faze me anymore.
Mobs?
Yeah, because I just literally just sit there and they die.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do too, but it still just bugs me. All right.
Yeah, thorns damage.
So this is a Tallcraft colored?
Yes, I actually have the Tallcraft logo on the back of this one. But...
The skull?
No, on the back of the skin. However, you know, I can't really show you that. Oh, fun. Got a scam bot in chat. Who else do I need to give this to? Give one
My
to
God.
Peanut. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people on.
They're coming in, man.
Yeah, you know, I think the last time I've seen this many people on was when the server was shutting down. Like when the
when that announcement came in. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was in the voice chat. That shit was crazy.
It was some good stuff.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, the server shutting down made more people come than just the server existing.
Oh yeah, no, that's just like a normal thing that people do. Like, if you say something's limited, people are more likely to buy it.
That's true. The supply demand curve.
No, not even supply and demand. It's just the sense of urgency. That's why some websites will like lie and say that something's on a limited time sale, or that there's only X amount left, and then if you look in the website code, it's like you can see randomizer. It's like in text only num.random left.
Yeah, it increases demand.
Yeah.
The curve.
I'm almost
the feeling of scarcity.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even done with Meow's donations. Like, Meow's and yours, I still have 4 shulkers to go through. And then I have to go
tell
through
me
2
about that.
references.
You guys broke into Ent's old base. That sounds like one hell of a hoot.
Well, Meow teleported me in there. And then, apparently she just had access to most of the chests, so she just kind of let me go in and take them.
Yeah.
And, well, no, sorry, no, I couldn't open the chest, so she just kind of threw them on me. And then Ent came on, which I still think is really funny. Because, first of all, how many fucking accounts does he have? Like, it's honestly quite shocking how many.
There's like three alts, and then the one entity 666 has like fucking 20-something usernames. Probably more than that.
Yeah, a decent chunk of my museum, even in the early days, was Ent skulls because there's just so many usernames and so many of them existed.
Yeah, I mean, dude would literally change his username every month.
Yeah, I'm so very glad. The majority of like my museum really started mainly because of Void and Rogue giving me a bunch of skulls. So like I'm still very thankful to them for that, because that's like what got this whole thing really like off the ground. And like they're still the first ones I have like on my little like thank you sign on the second floor.
That reminds me. Let me double check that I don't have more skulls, because I feel like I fucking had it another place. I don't know. Not to get your hopes up. Let me see.
Bro, where the hell is ENVT? I really should have sorted this. Like, I remember the placements of, like, all 20 of the, opal names, but I can't find this one person. I'm gonna tweak. Alright, Lottie, Phantom. You. Is this a lie? Incrafter Oaken. 000 sex. That's a great username.
That man probably got banned way too quick.
Obviously not that quick, considering I have the skull, which means they were around long enough to like purchase /skull. And also, I'm pretty sure it's Optics, like Optics Games, because it's the exact same as one of theirs. But at the same time, this looks like when you just kind of pull off on the skin dex, because it's just the thinking emoji. So, who knows? I'm waiting for...
I love that I got my alt account up to the top 10 on the woodcutting leaderboard.
When did they ban alt accounts?
Oh man, that must have been like fucking later than 2019.
Okay, so some point between 19 and 20, because like I know by the time I joined, alts weren't allowed, but I do know because like you can see if you like look at MC Top and just other things, there are people there who are very clearly like multiple accounts. So
Who else are you referring to in that?
well, obviously Ent had a few.
None that were on the leaderboard.
I know Rat at some point, I think had like 2 accounts, possibly. But the point is like, other than staff, there are people who had multiple accounts, and it's yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if I go through here, like there's some people who like there's some skins that are like very clearly the same person but different accounts because the name MC history doesn't show all the usernames.
Who is Dolphin8752?
Dan TRM5, if you remember that person.
When did they start playing?
No
I
idea.
feel like that was Dan TRM5. That sounds familiar. Yeah,
Well,
there's like too many.
It sounds like Dan TDM.
Yeah, exactly. There's too many damn no lives now. I feel like I'm not cool anymore.
Yeah, no, that whole trend of people like actually grinding for it actively was because of Java.
Oh, really? She kind of
I
started
kinda
like a new wave of that.
Yeah, it was in like 21, 22. She just decided to like grind it the hell out, and then that's why that's why Jag did it. That's why Dan did it. That's why I don't think
Beernut kind of was already doing it. Same with Ziz.
Iridescent Moon, I don't think they did because of that. Well, they didn't even get that far, but they're getting close. It's kind of that.
Of course, no one's the OG no life. Fucking badass motherfucker he is.
Huh. Where is the EVT? I'm gonna tweak.
Do you ever encounter a Papa Gray Bear?
A few times. Isn't he like a retiree?
Man.
Like an
Yeah,
actual real life retiree? He's not the only one. He just... Fun fact.
What?
If you look, I think he's somewhere in the top few.
Yeah, he definitely is. He would literally come on just to mine, mine doing excavation.
Yeah, I was gonna say also, Bob's your uncle, if you know who that is.
Man, I've seen the username, but I don't think I really ever talked to him.
He retired and he just kind of like wiped himself off the face of the internet. Apparently, like he deleted his Discord and everything.
Really?
Which, interesting choice, but who am I to judge?
Best guy ever.
Who's this?
Oh, look who's finally talking. It's just Peanut.
Okay, what's up? You ever talk to Zoe?
No, I don't think I...
She's a fucking ghoster, too. She ghosted the fuck out of everyone. I mean, I don't know. I think she's just busy with what she's got going on, because she'll check in every once in a while, but, like, she's just, like, the type of person to take, like, 2 months to respond.
I don't actually know a vast majority of the people in this, museum. Like, obviously, like, there are people who I ask for the skulls, and, like, people who will give them to me, and, like, people who play somewhat often in the past few years, I know. But, like...
That's what's funny about it, though, is, like, it's, like, we have the inverse perspective. Like, you've played a lot for the past 5 years. I've played, like, almost none. So, like, I don't know. Collectively, we have the knowledge of these folks.
Exactly. Like, I mean, I think Opal's been online at the same time as me maybe once or twice. That's it.
Seriously, like, within the past 5 years?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, she just hasn't been on that much in general. Or, like, I have Saltus in here. I think he's maybe been on, like, 3 times in the time I've been here. Or, like, we've been on at the same time 3 times.
That one's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, I think that's a somewhat more recent player. You remember, ACXDS? Or various other names like, underscore Kokichi, Xpestel Lilac.
Oh, yeah, I do. I knew her as Pastel.
Yeah, I have a few of her skulls. Like, New Year's Eve 2021, like either going into 21 or going into 2022. Like I was just kind of sitting on my computer playing on Talcraft. She joins, I show the museum, and she just like donates like 10 skulls to me of like past usernames and shit. Just very appreciated, and then she's like pretty much never been on since.
Just left. What the fuck is this thing?
Where?
What the hell is a spyglass?
You don't know what a spyglass is?
I have no idea what a spyglass. What the fuck does this do?
Where have you been for the past years?
It does spyglass. Okay, that's interesting. It just excavating just dropped it for me.
You know that happens sometimes. I'm generally surprised that you've never.
When did they add this shit? Why? Why? This is like the Optifine and zoom in.
It's like when they added amethyst. So I think like 1.18, 1.19.
They added what? Added ants?
Amethyst.
That's one of the new ores, isn't it?
Amethyst isn't an ore. You find it in geodes. That was like
okay.
That was like caves and cliffs.
Okay, yeah. I mean, literally, man, I probably stopped keeping track around 1.10.
Yeah. Can you please come here and help me find the leafy tea?
Yeah, hold on. Giga drilling.
She giga on my jewelry. You know why?
Do you think you have her in a chest somewhere?
No, I don't have. I don't.
And the thing is, Leafy T, like that's a username that definitely sounds familiar. I just can't quite recall why.
Yeah.
Audio 5. Audio
jungle.
What?
No, it's. There's like 3 layers to that. I'm not explaining that. Sorry.
You're good, man.
Alright, who else do we have? Alright, XX Rose, is this the same? Yes, it is.
So what's the name of your channel?
IYICI.
IYICIY?
No, IYICI. Just 5 letters.
What's the story behind that name?
Random word generator.
I'm gonna look it up. IYICIY.
No, not CIY, just CI.
CI. Oh, okay. And you do YouTube or what?
Well, I do have a YouTube channel, yes. I have not really uploaded anything that... I have not really uploaded that much. I did upload something a few days ago, which is the thing that I said earlier that I promised I wouldn't bring up again.
Yeah.
It's something pretty serious, though. So, I would not recommend watching it now.
Why is that?
Hold on. Let me...
Damn, that's some fucked up shit. That's some fucked up shit, man. Who the hell does that shit? That's what I'm...
You'd be surprised.
Like,
and you know what?
And
you know what? Hold on, let me go and manually mute you really quick for that. Sorry, Luke just said I have an incorrect label here.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, that is right. That is Monkey Moo.
Someone's tripping.
Oh, Luke was looking at the wrong one. But, you know, so, Stream can hear us again. But, you know, it's, you know, it's a whole thing. I'm not getting any more into it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect to see it. It's kind of a personal thing.
And also because I had to, for other reasons, I had to... It's just, yeah, whole thing.
That's a pretty fucked up thing, man. I think a lot of people have way too much time on their hands, right?
It's not even time on their hands.
Shit. Just fucking creepy, weird shit. World, man. Weird ass shit. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, and I remember the last time we talked, I think it was when the server was announced that everyone was ending. You had just turned 18 or perhaps 19 pretty recently.
Me? No, I would well, when was the announcement?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that was like, what, April? Maybe March?
Oh, yeah, I turned 18 in November.
Okay. Yeah, so they definitely are kind of stepping over some weird gray areas there, considering you know, just turned the legal age.
It's fine. We should really stop discussing this.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait.
It was just the last conversation piece on my mind.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Don't worry. Ooh, throat.
Do you have any plans for what exactly you're going to use for content after Tallcraft is
well, to be fair, Tallcraft is not my main source of content.
Sure.
Like, I play on here every so often. But most of what I do is, sometimes do Hypixel. I mean, I have my own SMP. I have SMPs I'm on.
Do you do any, like, modded,
Yeah, most of the servers are modded. You know, most of the servers are modded servers just because that can make it a lot more fun.
I agree. I mean, that's how I feel about MCMMO. Adds a real cool element to Minecraft servers, all the perks and stuff.
Yeah.
And cool competition when people aren't fucking jackasses about it.
Real and true. Alright, where in the hell is It's Just Flofin? I have Flofin. Where is It's Just Flofin?
Oh man, I remember that username. Got 4 fucking levels until I'm at 25-4, and I think I'm gonna chill out after that.
Levels?
Levels, I mean...
some levels to me?
Man, honestly, dude, if I could, I would. Everyone deserves a no-life experience.
Real. Yeah, I think it's the first time I've seen, like, majority no-life online.
Yeah, that's odd. Fuck. It's like a no-life reunion or some shit. I didn't even know half these people were no-lives, to be honest with you.
Well, to be fair, I mean, a Dolphin and Jag post-date you. So...
Yeah.
Alright.
Same with Ziz, I don't think...
No, Ziz actually, I think used to be a player, like, years ago and then stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Back.
I'm familiar with who she is.
Alright, where is Opal X?
I think that's her OG user. Maybe it was Opal Flower.
No, I know where Opal Flower is, and Opal Flower 26, and It's Just Opal with different capitalization. and Opal sucks at life, and Opal has no life, and
I wish I had Skull back then, because I did the whole has no life thing with them back when we were all on good terms.
Yeah.
I think I got it like right after I changed my name back.
Oh. Alright.
Super annoying.
Opal X underscored in here somewhere. Although I don't think that's really that helpful.
Man, the most fun thing about excavation is just fucking destroying the terrain.
Yeah. If you go to the farm world, like the first island you find, it's just completely devoid of dirt because I destroyed every single block.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just trying to up my level, and it didn't even do that much for me. Like, what's my, my excavation is still only 800. Like, literally an entire giant island, and I didn't even get up to 1,000.
Yeah, dirt's... I can't remember which block is worth more. I think it's like dirt and sand are the most, so I would usually just do those.
Yeah. Where is... Can you help me with this again?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're trying to find Leafy, right?
Leafy T, and it's just Flofin now. Oh.
That is such a familiar fucking name. I just can't think of who the hell it was.
Alright, there you are. Welcome back, Kazi. What's going on with you?
Okay, so here's Flofin, but you want...
It's just Flofin.
She did the It's Just thing? I don't know that.
Yeah. Because the thing is... Need tomato soup and grilled cheese? Get some. Like, the thing is, I don't go... I mean, people constantly ask me about it. I do not go by username. I mean, I do not go by person, I go by username. Which is why, like, I have, like, 20 different ents on display. Why I have It's Just Opal with 2 different capitalizations right next to each other. You know?
Yeah. No, that's fair. It would have been cool if you put all of Ent Skull, since she has so many, like, put them all together in order.
Yeah, but the thing is, that would require me doing a lot of work and moving a lot of shit around.
Yeah,
and to be quite frank, up until I'd say a few months ago, the collection only went to about here.
Yeah, so you've expanded quite a bit, sure.
Yeah, because a lot of, again, very generous donations. Because everybody's now screaming like, wait, shit, what do I do? Because, like, it took me years upon years upon years to get a Skull of Phantom and a Skull of Boval. Like, literally, as far back, like, even when I started the museum, it was like, no, you can't have one from both of them. And it was only, like, Boval I only got his, like, a week ago. Phantom I got, like, a month ago. Yeah, the Talon Cloudstorm I got because Me-type was very helpful. Because I had...
Yeah, when did she put on a fucking, like, frog hood like mine? That's
actually
oddly similar.
Old. And then, like, a bunch of these, like, especially the 6 on both ends. The 6 on both ends of this one, and also, One Maker and Lord One Maker were all given to me, like, yesterday, 2 days ago by Me-type.
Mm.
And then this one I was up from Meowing, because it's a lowercase m. Alright,
Who's this on the floor?
Who's on the floor? Oh, that's a skull that I had at one point.
Your head?
Yeah. However, I prefer to just imagine that skull isn't there.
Why's that?
I'll just make myself on stream.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Ooh, neck. Ouch.
Do you have any purpose for diamonds or fucking cake or anything like that?
What do you mean?
I don't know, I got a fuck ton of diamonds and cake if you want any.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I can have a little celebration here at some point. Like if I ever
I got
actually,
a lot
if I
more.
end up doing any actual tours, you do La 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 drums. So true, Kazi.
See if I can find any more cake. Cake.
Where are these people?
Yeah, I didn't see him. That's fucking wild.
Suffering from success.
They're hiding from me, man. Like they're
Yeah, this is what I get for having like fucking 200 people. Oh, like sorry, no, almost 400 people on this level now after Meowing's donations. Why don't I break the skulls and then burn it? No! That goes against, like, my entire philosophy on the server for the past, like, 5 years.
What? What happened?
Someone in my chat suggested, why don't you break them and then burn them?
Damn. Someone's not in with tradition.
Yeah, come on, Kazi. Get with the program. No? Alright, mods, can we take care of this? What, throw on the floor? Oh, no, I can't. The thing is, I can't do that. Because I assume you know what that's supposed to be referencing. Like, don't say it, but I'm, like, 99% sure you know what this is supposed to be, Kazi. Yeah, but no. Like, as someone who does archive-related shit, as bad as it is, it's like against my whole philosophy to destroy something like that. Like, I don't like them, and I want nothing to do with that skull. And but at the end of the day, like, the more important thing to me is the preservation of, rather than the morality of. That's like the same thing with, like, museums that'll have things of, like, that pertain to a genocide and dictators. Like, the history is important. Even if the subject themselves is yeah, it's still, you know.
That's some real shit. You gotta preserve history.
Exactly. Those who forget it are doomed to repeat.
Yep.
Alright, it's identical to drawing him up here. You know, a vast majority of the people on this wall I have never seen in my life.
Fuck.
Oh my neck. Where the hell is drawing him? There you are. Is that the same skin? Yes, it is. Wait. Take it back now, y'all. Damn. Yeah, Kazi, if you were to look at my NameMC profile, which actually I don't think you can because you don't know the username this account's under. Well, you might. Yeah, you can see it right there. This is not the only poorly aged skin on there, actually. Like, very unfortunate, but it's a product of its time, you know? Like, there's actually, well, oh no, I have one of them hidden, so you can't see one of them. But of the three, one of them is, the bad one. But no, like, I also have, I think it's funny, what I used to do. And oh my god, it's been that long? Jesus Christ. Like, looking at the skins, that one that I'm not naming, 3.7 years ago. Jesus Christ. It's been so long. Yeah. Yeah, almost 4 years ago. So, you know, cut me a little slack with that one being there, okay? Alright, yee-hee-ha. Yet another yee-hee-ha skull.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Are you okay?
Yeet. What?
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
Oh yeah, something like that, man. the
Gotcha.
power level announcements. Yeah, I don't know. I was just fucking.
Stop burping in my chat, Kazi, for fuck's sake. The person in my chat just constantly says burps. And I don't know why. Alright, where is Amanda Lee?
Amanda Lee, 33.
You mean... Was that supposed to be a Stampy reference? Like, old Minecraft?
Yeah.
Well, that's Amy Lee, 33.
Oh, that's right.
Fake fan over here, guys. Mods, can we ban,
I guess I'm a fake ass fan.
Slime?
Ban me from the fucking chat.
From the chat you're not even in.
Exactly.
Alright, where the fuck...
Amanda.
Maybe I would have been willing to, like, write this down in the correct order as well, had I not literally spent hours into the morning doing it.
Yeah. Kind of gets repetitive, huh?
Yeah. You know, especially going through 400 skulls. And having to do my check. And then, where is underscore opal?
Well, I'm gonna head out, man. It was a
Alright.
pleasure talking to you, and
Nice
I'm
talking to you
glad
too.
I got to kind of give you some of my insight on the past little experiences on the server.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, if you wouldn't mind, just reach out to him and see what he says.
Oh, I already did. I'm just
No
waiting
big
on
deal if
response.
he's not into it.
He's probably asleep right now.
I think they're 13 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
Assuming you're in the U.S. too. So.
I am, yeah, East Coast.
Sweet. All right, man. Well, take care, and I guess I'll probably catch you some other time soon before the server rests in
Hopefully.
pieces itself.
Yeah, but we only got it
Yep.
like a day.
It's the 30th, isn't it?
I'm...
2 days.
It's very confusing on when, because they keep giving, like, 29th at this time, 30th, 31st.
I'd have to go look at what the UTC is, but I think it's the 30th Berlin time, so it's probably somewhere around the 29th for us.
Alright, see you later.
All right. See you, man. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Peanut. Alright, let me hop into party time. So, chat, I think that was pretty productive overall, you know? We got a lot figured out. We got a lot of information from these people. And, yeah, I just think it's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, there's Amanda Lee. Perfect. It's a new one. You kind of zone out. Fair enough. Right, where is underscore opal? I'm going to tweak. Alright. I'm just outsourcing that. I'm outsourcing this. Screw it. Alright, TPA here, Peanut. Peanut from hell. Oop. Peanut. There we go. That's what I intended to do. Oh boy. Well, we're nearing the end at least. Okay, these I know are all known dupes, so I can just do that. Brings us down to a total of 4, so we're doing pretty good, I think. Being pretty efficient here. Well, I still have to do the Ziz ones, which are going to be full. Yeah. Whoa! I think this is all... Oh my god, these are all ones I don't have. Why are you screaming, Kazi? What's going on? What doth concern you? Can you time yourself out again? No. I'm not doing that again. My apologies. Alright, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 6, 7. Alright. 8, 9. No, hold on. 4 times 5, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. See, beta. Okay, so those were as discussed earlier, were cheated years ago by one of the staff. Got Green, Cleo, Etho, Mumbo Jumbo, Corrales, Hypnotiz, B00, and Tango. So you know we get a little mischievous here on the IDC Twitch channel. Okay. Let me pull up the spreadsheet. You made Brace of All the Hermits, so like candy type deal, or you know. Alright, underscore opal. Okay, so I don't have underscore opal. I have one singular candy. Like, I only have one singular piece of candy. I got it years and years ago. Well, sorry, no, not years and years ago. I got it in June when I went to see Mother Cave Town and Meet Me at the Altar in New York City. You know, this person gave it to me, and I still have it. It's like literally like a few feet away from me right now. I don't actively wear it, but you know. Alright, are these all... No. Let me check the Pandinator one. Pandinator, same eyes. Are those the same? Made bisexual and gender fluid? I see. So you made a woke one. Alright, left is the real one. Alright, now for the fun test. There's a difference. Got it. That's a fun thing. Sometimes I have to like lean in and see this. Alright, copy that. Paste that in. Alright, where is Unleashed K-Cats? Where, oh, where could they be? Pride bracelets, I mean, bracelets can go kind of hard, I must say. I don't wear them that often, simply because I'm always concerned they're gonna break or something. But, you know, if I had a durable one, I'd probably wear it more. Alright, oops. Alright, and I'm 99% sure that everything in here is already known to be in my collection. 2 broke on you and your name and your snakes? Oh, that sucks. Alright, put that there. Let me double check the Legion one. Same with the skull, yep. Alright. Oh, that's not the one that goes in there. That's the one that goes in there. Oh boy. Different kind of thread? What kind of thread did he do? You know? I think I might have pretty much all of these. I mean, I'm going to take out a few because I still need to test them. But overall, I think... that the donations have reached their peak. Oop. Oh, shit. Peanut found. Where? Alright, where's Leafy Tea? Where? There it is! And it is a visibly different skull. Let's go. Visibly different. Chat, we're on a roll right now. We got two visibly different. Cracked knuckles? That's fine. Alright. Unique derp doodle. Holy shit, chat, we are on a roll right now. Malik forever? Come on. Come on, be different from that one. Ah, damn it. Don't burp in my chat. It's very disrespectful. Alright, whereas peak? Is that... Bro. Okay. You did it. I see it. You can't fool me. Can't kill me. Ooh, neck. Uh-huh. You're not fooling me with these tall tales, Kazi. Nice try. Alright, Eternal Winter. Yeah, mods aren't deleting it. Mods aren't here. Unless you can summon Leo or Lemony. Hi, Banjo. So let me unmute you on stream. I'm doing good. How are you? What's going on? I was very productive today. Well, I'm still streaming them. I interviewed a bunch of people. So the server I'm playing on right now, it's like a 15, 16-year-old server. Very, very long story short, it's shutting down soon. Yeah. And I have a museum. It's not. It's not 2B2T. Set 12R 5D. But you know, so I end up interviewing like a very long time player. I interviewed one of the staff. It goes pretty hard. It was pretty good. I also got into somewhat accidentally, or yesterday. Well, I say morning. It was like 3 a.m. I played with like one of the a notorious player that's been banned for years. Because I'd asked someone to put me in contact with them, and said person just had them join the server on an alt account. Which is really funny to me. Banjo, what the fuck are you on about? Uh-huh. You said a different word. Yeah. Well, I mean, you should probably take a nap. Guys, if you want to summon Leo, you have to just fucking add him on Twitter or something. No, he's doing his own shit right now. Do I really have his? Oh my god. This is crazy. I see. I'm not actually mining or crafting. I'm curating my museum. What? And Benjo, what did you pull from the pack you said I could have? Oh, so it wasn't the same pack. Okay. I misunderstood. I thought you said it was the same pack. Well, Banjo, you just have to accept that that's how it is. Cry about it, bitch. Oh yeah, that is what you sound like. I see Tiny, there's fire. No, I see Tiny's on fire, Banjo. Oh no. It's my emote. I see Tiny. It's my one of my main emotes, and chat really likes it because it looks really funny. No, don't. There's fire there. No, I see Tiny. No, no. I'm good. I don't want to get a Banjo, I don't want to get a noise complaint with like a month left. I've heard of that band before, I think. What fuck you mean I should? I just said I think I've heard of them. Banjo Taro. Hey guys, it's me, Banjo Taro from Banjo Taro. It's me, Banjo Taro from Banjo Taro, here to tell you to vote Republican. That's so real. Yeah, Banjo's here. Guys, he's in the voice chat. Oh, no, it's just not playing. Discord's being a fucking bitch right now. Why is it... Oh my god, why is it... Why is this only pulling from PTB? Oh, shut up, you. Do you want a present for that, Banjo? Well, too bad. So no, it is an active source. It's just... Okay, I think I know how to fix it. It worked for me before. Well, I was gonna say what I had to do before. I just had to, quit Discord and then reopen, so I might just do that. Stay in the call, okay? Splendid. Great thing to come off on. Wow, peace and quiet. That's insane. Don't tell people to shut up. I will tell my friends to shut up if I want to. Banjo has said much worse things. So, you know, I don't think there's much of an issue here. Ooh, nice. Motherfucker. Oh, Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, I hate those spam bots so much. Not even, they're not even like, oh, you know, you should... Dude. Oh, why is it pulling from the wrong one? Banjo Taro. I got a really good, you know the view bot things in chat? I got a really good one. You wanna know what it just asked me? Your chat's so dead, even ghosts are leaving. Time to resurrect it. Bitch. Wait, hold on. Did it not get deleted from the thing? What the fuck? Oh, wait, no, that was just Kazi. Yeah. Why does this happen? That's really cool, buddy. No. No, I'm actually good on that front, Banjo, thanks. I don't know. Okay, fuck us. I'm switching to this audio. There you go, chat. There he is. There's Banjo.
Hey guys. You guys missed out on my masterclass of a Yoda impression.
I wouldn't say it was master or class
It
or...
was good. It was a good impression. Kill yourself, you must. Kill yourself right now, you must. Kill you, I will. Long and painful death it is.
Oh, man. God damn.
That's my Yoda impression.
That's really cool, Banjo. You get a gold star.
Nobody. Stars of a rainbows. Oh, I could do a Louis Armstrong. I see screens of green. Roses too. I hate looking at you, and I think to myself, Shawty got low, apple bottom jeans,
What
boots with the fur. They had the whole club staring at her, and I think to myself,
This is Louis Armstrong.
hey guys,
Who you reincarnated him?
I was on the moon, playing my trumpet. Fucking Buzz Aldrin suck my dick, and I think to myself,
get it away. Damn.
I don't know, that hurts my throat every time I do it.
Chat says get it away.
Get it away? Fuck you. Fuck you. You know who said that? Was it you?
It was Kazi.
Oh, hello, Kazi. Hello, internet. Welcome to Louis Armstrong Theory. Did he really go play his trumpet on the moon?
Internet.
Hello, internet. This is your daily dose of internet. Today we're gonna see Twitch streamer get canceled.
I hate juking media.
I hate jorking it.
Really cool, Banjo. Do you know what juking media is?
What?
Do you know who juking media is?
Am I gonna be called an anti-Semite for not knowing what it is?
What? No.
Okay, I misheard the name then.
Jukin, Jukin.
No.
It's basically a content licensing company that like buys the rights to viral videos, and like fucking screws creators out of the screws creators like the original like recorders out of their own like rights to use it. And they're just assholes. Like if you know the channel Fail Army, like they own whenever they like credit a clip, it's because it's one of the few that they don't already own because Fail Army is owned by Jukin Media. A lot of people hate them, rightfully so.
I would hate him too. can you imagine? I made a funny clip, and then someone named Jukin Media, would fucking.
Well, you just
take
don't sell
that
the
shit
rights
from
to
me.
them.
I won't.
Well, then you're fine.
But what if I'm really in need of $20? What if I really need $20?
Well,
Like, let's say I'm at a gas pump and I don't got $20, and I call Jukin Media. I'm like, yo, what's good?
I'm sure you have other skills you can put to use.
Like what? Like what? Say it with your chest, IEC.
No.
Say it with your chest. Like
No.
what?
No.
What other skill?
No.
My singing voice? Yeah, it's beautiful. I know.
No.
Why'd you laugh? Why'd you laugh? Why are you laughing? I have a really good singing voice. Stop making fun of me.
No.
Fuck yeah.
No,
Yeah. I'm gonna sell the rights to your videos.
You can't do that. You don't have the rights to my videos. And also,
I
what
do.
fucking videos
I
are you
do.
gonna sell the rights to?
Listen. You never read this when I agreed that one time you throw me under the bus, but I actually put it in the fine print. This fine print of me saying you gotta give me all the publishing rights to your videos.
Wow, Banjo, that's
And
really
you-
cool. Let's see if that holds up in the court of law.
Have you seen our president right now? They ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah,
They
and
don't
would
give a
you...
shit. They can't
Hey,
get me
Banjo,
on TV for
Banjo,
reviews.
you know what? Which one of us is whiter?
What? I got white homies. I live in California. I
I'm
can find
half
some more.
European. You yelled
Yeah,
at your
but I
dog
know
saying he's old
Mormon.
and young?
I
What's
know
wrong with you? I
Mormon.
don't know,
I
Cassie.
know more. Huh?
I was talking to chat. Yeah, Mormons hit me up earlier, like a few days ago. So, yeah, they hit me up.
I almost got ringworm from a Mormon.
I'm Argentine. I know Pope Francis.
He's dead.
That's what you think.
No, that's what I think. That's what I know. All right, I was there. I saw JD Vance kill him.
I'm also German, but I don't want to have to use that connection.
Listen, bro. Get your fucking sauerkraut out of here. Get your
Ew,
dumbass
dude, I fucking
sauerkraut
hate
outta-
sauerkraut.
I love, dude. I had what is it? I had crickets the other day, and it just tasted like sauerkraut dipped in tahini.
I don't like either of those things.
You don't like tahini?
No. You got a problem with that?
No.
You got a problem with that? Woke.
Yeah, I got a problem with your existence.
Kazi wants me to inform you that he is a cracker.
Funny joke.
So before you start streaming, why are you crying? And how the hell did my stream stop that?
Oh, dude, listen. Every time I'm crying and I hear about a male monkey in chat, I start laughing too.
Banjo. Stop being mean to
What?
my viewers.
What?
Stop being mean to my viewers. Banjo, I beg you, shut the fuck up. I prithee. I prithee. Daniel Nasby.
Want to hear my mic quality get worse?
Why not? Sure. Oh my god. Funny. Oh, funny. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I think that's a good depth.
I couldn't make it worse. It's not connecting to my car, so I'm just gonna leave it on speaker.
You have a microphone built into your car, Jesus.
I drive a fucking Tesla. You see, this is like it is 20% car, 80% one big PC.
Kazi
This shit can
says I
run
like when
slow.
Banjo wasn't talking.
Fuck you, Kaz.
Are you gonna take that, Kazi?
Yeah, you gonna take that? You gonna take that?
You gonna
Throw
take
hands
that
right
from
now.
this
Throw
guy?
hands. You gonna take that from this guy?
From the guy who's in a situationship with VOCC?
I've been in many situations. Shut up, IEC. You haven't gotten shit since 06. The last tea you sucked was your fucking mom.
Actually, I'm like 90% sure I was formula fed.
I can tell. I can
Fuck you mean you can tell?
It shows. It shows.
That doesn't even make sense. Formula feeding gives the same nutrition. And I'm not even sure if that's... I'm not even sure if I was.
That's what they all say.
I'm blowing up your house.
You don't know where I live.
I can figure it out.
Yeah, I can figure out where you live too in Purdue. I could go up there right now. I could drive there right now.
Do it. I'll give you my address, coward.
No, Mike, I have an exam this week.
What a bitch.
Listen,
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Mike.
Hey, come and do it. Yeah, no, sorry, I can't. I'm busy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, Banjo lives in California. That is true.
California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on tops, sun kiss. Dude, some person at a party was playing Joni Mitchell, the song California by Joni Mitchell, and I'm like a day one Joni Mitchell fan, and my head immediately turned, and I was like, who here knows about Joni Mitchell? Who here is the Joni Mitchell kitty? And it was like the birthday boy's girlfriend, and I just like got autistic for like 14 minutes.
Sorry, Banjo. What did you just say?
Huh?
Say that word again.
It was It was the birthday boy's girlfriend.
No. What did you say before that? Share with the whole class again. What do you call them?
What? Huh?
What did you call the person? You said it right before. No, before
birthday
that.
Boy's...
Before that.
I don't recall.
Before you knew who it was.
Huh?
You called them a fucking Kenny, man. Also,
what did I call him?
You called them
so
a Kenny.
sorry.
Jesus Christ, Banjo. Anyways, Kazzy says that your singing sucks.
Kazzy, go fuck yourself. Second of all, did I say that? And
yes, you called them a...
fault.
What's the person's name?
I don't... Okay.
No, like the performer.
Joni Mitchell?
Yeah, you called them a Joni Mitchell, Kenny.
Yeah.
Now why? What possessed you to use such phrase?
I'm trying to relate to the youth.
What youth? Do you think anybody that's gonna stick around in a stream with you talking is going to also know what a Kenny is?
Do Twitter people not kin people anymore?
I have no idea.
Okay, you can tell my inner Tumblr's coming out. Sorry, my fault.
Not accepted.
I thought I said a slur by accident or something.
Well, at least you definitely separated from Twitter because you're not like panicking about saying. You're just like, oh wait, shit, what did I say?
I didn't. Okay, you like pressed me on something.
Hey Banjo, do you get lesbians? Banjo.
I get the incredible sadness that comes with being a lesbian. I understand that.
So what you're saying is that you're a lesbian.
Dude, with the amount I listen to fucking Big Thief and Adrenal Anchor, I might as well be. My TikTok, I get like a shit ton of woman living the woman live TikToks, and it's like, dude, I'm on the wrong side of TikTok right now. I don't know why the fuck I'm getting this shit. Like, go back to show me Melvin Dew with his fake carts and his Family Guy clips.
All I'm hearing is that you're a lesbian. Banjo Tar was not being the allegations.
I fuck guys too.
Yeah, sure you do, buddy.
Me and my other homie, his dad thought we were gay.
Yeah, I do know about this. You told me.
I was at the same birthday, and he said that the gym was working out for me, and I was looking buff, and I said thank you. So I get hit on a lot. He wasn't hitting on me, but I get hit on a lot.
Interesting.
Guys love me. All of them want to stick in my butt, but they love me.
That's really cool, Banjo. Congratulations.
You don't understand, like, Grinder's not for the weak.
Yeah, that is true. I
You know
stopped
what
using it
Grindr
because it
wants to-
stopped being funny.
It's dude. I just get fucking texts from people way over my age, and the ones that are my age still want to stick it up my butt, and they just want to hook up, and it's like, I every now and again when I'm at my lowest, you know, I don't mind an occasional hookup, but that shit, I don't want it up my butt. Please, stop trying to stick it up my butt. Pretty please with the cherry on. Please, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that.
Cool.
Everybody always picking on me. Like that, I'm like this. Why is everybody always picking on me? Jeez, why is everybody
So
always
what
picking-
I've learned from this banjo is that you
What?
like anal.
No, 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 please, not you, not you. Oh my god, you don't understand. I have a bunch of fucking cis homies, cis het homies, and they like, I have to explain it to them. They're like, I am fucking pitching, not catching, and they go, all right, but like, does that mean you're into me? I'm like, no, motherfucker, you are ugly as shit. Not even my daddy would want you. And I have to sit there, and I have to, they're gonna be like, but what about all the gay jokes? And I'm like, bro, if they weren't jokes, we'd be fucking. This economy is difficult. This economy is difficult. This economy is difficult.
Banjo, would you say that you're mentally stable?
Who is these days?
Would you say that you are?
I'm to a degree higher than you, yes.
No, Kazi, don't walk away. There's nothing wrong.
We're in therapy. I'm getting psychoanalyzed right now.
What's wrong? What's wrong with what's going on?
I think I have BPD.
It is a smidge song,
Born-
true.
Huh?
No, the music that's currently playing. It's Think About It.
Are you listening to the Smiths?
No. Smidge.
Take me. I don't like the Smiths. I don't.
I
enjoy
don't
the Smiths.
listen to the Smiths.
You sound like you listen to the Smiths.
I never have. No, why are you going to walk away? Why are you going to walk away, Kazi?
Yeah, walk away. Walk away. Before
No,
you
no,
start
no,
fighting.
no. What's the problem this time? Has Banjo driven you away with his discussions?
My God. God forbid a man be honest about his problems.
Banjo, I don't think chat needs to know that your opinions on anal.
I don't. The world has to know.
No, they really don't.
If
I'm gonna-
I wish Nardwar would interview me so I can tell him all this. I'd say this all to Nardwar.
Who?
He'd be like, "You don't know Nardwar, the human serviette? He does all the music interviews, and he's like, but boy, genius, we have to know.
What? Oh, you have your own problems. You have to go to therapy. Well, to be fair, we weren't really talking about therapy. We were talking about Banjo and his preferences.
Fuck you.
What? Is that not what was being discussed because of you ranting about Grindr?
I hate Grinder. I hate Grinder. Why are you on Grinder?
I don't use it anymore, and I was on it because I thought it was
Are you
funny.
looking for girls? Why the fuck are you on Grinder?
Because it was a funny app.
It's not a funny app. It's traumatizing.
Well, you know. Yeah. So, simply understand?
Comprender.
Bro does not comprehend.
No, nah.
No comprende? No comprende?
Crema. Seinfeld. Bum, 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 bum. I can play that on piano. Fuck
Me
you.
too. Fuck you.
Yeah? Well, can you play Moonlight Sonata?
Nope.
Yeah. I can't either. Not the full thing, at least.
The only song I actually learned on piano was the Final Fantasy IV prologue, and I can't play that anymore.
I can play that.
Well, congratulations, Daniel Nazaby.
Why do you have to leak the government name?
Oh, please, it's not a leak.
I know, but every time you say it, it's like, get it out of here.
Get out.
Get out. Daniel Nasby and Ben Jotaro are two separate beings. Two separate coins.
Why are you sighing, Why are you sighing, Kazi? What's going on? Why are you crying? What doth plague thy mind?
Is someone tapping upon your chamber door? Lenore screamed, the raven, nevermore.
What? What? Kazi, I have no idea what you're trying to say here. You don't know? Gotcha. So that's depression.
I hated Edgar Allan Poe. He was a bitch.
I Edgared your mom.
That was not funny.
Shut up. Yes, it was. Guys, Banjo's a hater, you know that?
I am a hater. D1 hater.
Well, yeah, do something.
I don't appreciate that.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing, because I'm driving. Why is everybody always picking on me? Because you like green tea and you smell like pee. Why is everybody always picking on me?
This is, yeah, this is just the average Banjo, by the way. Like, I don't know if you've actually been in stream with him in chat, with him in, like, voice chat before. This is normal for him.
Hi, Slime.
You know, like, Kazi, if you're not doing alright, like,
I'm the
here.
second best. I'm the second best part of the stream.
What's the first?
It ending.
Bitch.
You walked us in that one. You walked us in that one.
What the fuck? Gladly isn't here. Yeah, he sometimes does not know I'm one to not make the I hate you joke. Probably.
Ira. Love boobies and sex.
Yeah, no,
and,
like,
penis.
Like, I'm so surprised Leo didn't like take a hint from the stream title with the series stream. Because Banjo, you weren't there for that when I was like doing the series stream talking about what we found. Leo came in and said, "Who asked?" because he didn't actually pay attention to what the stream was about.
Real. Dude, I would totally, like, if I didn't know any better, I would come in, say, "What's up, sluts?" and, like, not watch the stream.
Jesus Christ.
If I didn't know any better. If I saw that title, I know for a fact I would have done that.
Well, like, it wasn't intentional. Like, he didn't mean it in a mean way. He just thought it was, clickbait or something. He probably had the stream muted. Jesus Christ, man.
Dude, Asgore's a bitch.
Story of Undertale.
Why is his fucking theme? Why does it have a heartache in it? Why does it have fucking his ex-wife's name?
I don't know, you tell me.
Dude, he cannot get over her in any timeline. And I think that is like a problem.
You need to calm down? That's alright, Kazi. Don't. It's fine, don't worry. You know, I get to do the ceiling.
You get to be on the kitchen floor? Is that a Will Wood reference?
I didn't say kitchen floor. I said now I have to do the ceiling.
No, you said kitchen floor.
I did not say kitchen floor in any way, shape, or form because there's no kitchen to speak of. By the way, they were supposed to be redoing the carpets in my dorm. They were supposed to be done by the 18th. They started about a week ago. I hate this shit, dog. What are we paying for?
Am I ready?
Banjo, do you play video games? Oh, he's dead. They fucking killed him. But now we have peace and quiet. That's nice. Down here. Grab that. Yay! Exactly. He'll be back in probably like 2 minutes or something. Probably just got disconnected going through a tunnel. Because bro's driving. LMAO. Bro operates a fucking motor vehicle. And not only that, he drives a Tesla. Like, not by choice, but he still does it. So, still blame him a little bit. Alright, and I think that's the last block. And I should just be able to go through. Also, by the way, I don't know if you noticed another Smidge song's playing. That. And let's get that. Long. After stream, probably just gonna go get dinner and then fuck around. By the way, you know, something fun. I figured out why I've been tired the past few days. I'm actually on my period. Like I was talking to my friend about it, I'm like, wait a second, yeah, no, these are just period symptoms. I'm on my period again. Which is really fun. But, you know, I gotta deal with it. It's not like I can do anything. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, we're synced. No way. This is the most annoying construction I think I've ever done on this server. Just simply the placement of this. Get off my side. Hey, I didn't. I've only been having periods for like 2 months, okay? I did not make this decision. I'm not consciously having the same cycle as you. Alright, there we go, and we can finish off the last bit, and we should be good. You love 5-day cycles? You on the 29th? I don't know when mine ends. So, yeah, I can't tell you. You know, it really sucks because, like, I don't have a uterine lining to shed, so it's just I get every other symptom. Except without the body doing the thing like it's actually trying to do. So that's fun. Anyways, finish that. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. Yeah, let me see if... Oop, did not mean to press that button. Let me see if there's anyone good to raid. I might offline raid Shan again, because I think that's funny. Who is live? Who is live? Who is live? Nah, no one good. Ow. Gone, I'm sorry. My neck hurts, I wanna go get dinner. Listen, maybe once my period's done, I'll be back to normal, but for now, you know, gotta do this. So, anyways, thank you very, very much for... Hey, stop, don't growl at me. Hey, no. Anyways, thank you very, very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed Cassie and Lily and Queen Pancakes and everyone else who stopped in. I really enjoyed doing the interview. Maybe I'll be able to talk to more of them tomorrow. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. But that's pretty much all for now. So, thank you all very, very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.